Hello, my name is Maria and I'm speaking to you today from Winslow Skincare. I'm makeup free and I'm just about to put on some primer and a little bit of tinted moisturiser, and I'm just going to put that onto film just to show you the sort of products that we use and why we use them, why we've actually selected Jane Iredale products instead of any old primer. Now, one thing to remember about primers is your skin is not smooth. You have all sorts of imperfections on the skin in terms of the texture, things like open pores, lines, maybe even scars, and our skin is not totally smooth, and that's really what you'd like before you actually pop on some makeup, whatever makeup it might be. Just like when you paint a wall, it's very important to actually prime the skin in advance, so you're actually putting your makeup on top of a smooth surface, and then the effect at the end will be so much better. Now, here at Winslow Skincare we sell lots of different primers, but the one that I really like more than any of them is this, which is actually a primer and brightener. I suffer with lots of pigmentation on my skin, so I really like this. I find it's a really good product to brighten up the skin. It's very good post-summer when most of us, our pigmentation is at its worst. The three main things to remember about this particular primer is that it has grapefruit extract, which smells divine, and it really promotes luminosity. It also has apple extract, which helps with elasticity. So it's not just a makeup primer, it's actually really helping with your skin, and that's why we like Jane Iredale, because it's like an extension of your skincare. Also, this does not clog your pores. There is another version of this for oily skin, which you'll probably see in the box below, but this is the one that I use. You can actually even use this on using a thicker layer. You can use it as a mask overnight. So it's a really good value, multi-use product, and that's what we all like today, is we like to be able to use our products in many different ways. It has a lot of healing properties in the ingredients in this product, and that's why it's particularly good for your skin. So I'm just going to pop some on now. So you would actually use, a little goes a long way as with all of the products, but you'll probably use something like this, and what you will do, my hair out of the way, you would just dot this about. As I say, it smells absolutely divine. A little goes a long way. Don't forget the neck. You can actually use this as a moisturiser. If you were travelling and you didn't want to bring everything with you, you could use this as a moisturiser. I use it on top of my moisturiser and underneath my foundation. But this will definitely smooth out my skin. I can use this, if I was just kicking around at home, I would probably just use this on its own. It really brightens up my skin, makes it more luminous, bright, which is what everybody wants. People aren't so worried about lines and wrinkles now, it's more about luminosity. So actually I put it on with my fingers, but if you use a brush, you will in fact use a lot less. So maybe use a brush at home. And the other product that I'm going to use is just a simple tinted moisturiser. This is the one I like, which is Jane Iredale Dream Tint. It's got an SPF in it, so that's really good, and you just need the smallest amount. Again, you would normally pop it on with a brush. I'm just going to use my fingers today because I'm being lazy, but I'll actually probably use a lot more because I am not using a brush. So I would definitely recommend the Jane Iredale brushes, because you'll find that with the brushes, the application looks much more professional. If you buy the Jane Iredale brushes, they're a great investment because you'll have them for years if you look after them properly and wash them, and you definitely use less products, so instantly you're saving money once you bought a brush. And with a lot of the products, it really is a game changer in how it looks, application. So, just trying to get an even distribution there. So that's Jane Iredale Primer, followed by Dream Tint. Thanks for listening.